Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Um, Welcome to yoga class. I hope that you all had a pretty good week. Um, Mine was really long, so I'm really grateful that it's Saturday. I'm really grateful for the weekend. Um, so I will keep an eye on the comments. If you can't hear me or see me, just hop pop something in the comment section and let me know. And otherwise, let's yoga. We're gonna start today laying down on your back on your yoga mat. So come to your mat and lay down on your back. It's one of my favorite ways to start yoga class. So lay down on your back. Reach your arms up over your head. Take a big good morning stretch. And then bring your hands back down to your sides with your palms facing up. And we'll begin class with a reading from one of my favorite books, Journey to the Heart by Melodie, Beatty. It's a book of daily meditations. So I invite you, as you're cultivating an intention for your yoga practice this morning, to consider some of her words. So the title of the reading for today is See the Divine All Around You. The woman was old, perhaps 90. She had the frailness we sometimes see in the elderly, but her life force was strong, vital. She sat in the cafe eating breakfast with a younger woman. You've been through a lot, the younger woman said. It must be hard since your husband died. How are you doing? The older woman chewed a bite of toast, then responded, I'm okay. Everything that's happened has brought me a closer walk with the Lord. What do you mean by that? The younger woman barked. This is what I mean, the older woman said. I see God more in everything, in people and things, in the world and myself. It's just a closer walk. I smiled to myself, quit eavesdropping, and finished my breakfast. Every religious faith has its own language. Each has its own frame of reference. But most roads lead to the same destination, taking our place in the divine rhythm of life, recognizing divinity in all that is, in others, in ourselves, and in all creations of the universe. Open to your connection to the world around you. Know that we all really are one. The connection is the divine as each of us understands it. The connection is love. So it seems like a really fitting reading. I'm grateful to be connected to all of you, even if it's through a little bit of a different style of yoga class. So hug both knees into your chest. Point and flex your toes a little bit. Circle your ankles out. And then hug your right knee in towards your chest. Take your right leg across your body, so supine twist to the left. And then come back to center, change legs, hug your left knee in. Hug your left knee in. Supine twist to the right. And then if you have, I'm going to play some music. If you have the playlist from the website, you can start it now. Good, hugging both knees back into your chest. Good, and then bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle. So your hips, knees, and ankles are at a 90-degree angle. Clasp the hands at the nape of your neck. Take your right elbow to your left knee, straighten your right leg, and change. And change again. Change again. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into your chest. Cross your right over your left or left over your right. 3 or 4 big rock and rolls. Come all the way to table. So stack your shoulders Shoulders over wrists, hips over thighs. Good, take a couple cat-cows here. So round through your back, let your head be heavy. And then come to cow pose. So inhale, arch your back, gaze up. Back to cow. Back to cat. Take a couple of these, just work through using your breath. And then land with a neutral spine. Take your right arm long in front of you and your left leg behind you. Your right thumb will face the ceiling. Your left big toe will point down. And then take your heel and your thumb closer to the ceiling. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. We'll do 9 more. So elbow to knee, lengthen. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this last one, pause, lengthen, bend your left knee, reach your right hand towards your left foot. Maybe you can grab it, maybe not. So press your foot into your hand into foot. Good, release your leg. Bring your right hand to the center of your yoga mat. Take a modified side plank to the left. And then bring your left foot up. If you want, you can also keep it on your yoga mat. Bend your left knee. Reach for your left ankle. So really think about being strong for your core here. A little bit of wobbling is okay. And welcome this morning. Good, release your leg long. Come back to table. Take a couple more cat-cows. Back to neutral spine. This time take your left arm in front of you. Right leg long behind you. So your left thumb will face the ceiling. Your right big toe will face down. So as you exhale, hug in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. We'll do 9 more like that. So exhale, hug in. Inhale, lengthen. 8 more. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Hug in, lengthen, bend your right leg, reach around. See if you can find your foot or your ankle or reach towards there. Yeah, and then release your foot. Bring your left hand to the center of your yoga mat. Take a modified side plank to the right. And then option to float your right leg. Keep your right toes flexed. Bend your right knee. Reach for your right ankle. Good, let go of your right ankle. Come back to table. Couple more cat-cows. And then back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes, come up to downward facing dog. So feet and hands both face 12 o'clock. Take a big, big, big inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth. Another big inhale, fill up. Big exhale, empty out. 1 more big inhale. Big exhale. Good, and then walk your dog just a little bit here. Start to wake up your legs. Good, come up high on your tiptoes. High plank. Come forward. forward to high plank. Good, nice big inhale. Exhale back to down dog. Good, come forward to high plank again. This time take your right heel towards the ceiling if you want. Right heel down, left heel up. Left heel down. Exhale back to down dog. Good, so one big round of breath here. Come forward again, high plank. Here's your challenge for Saturday morning. Right heel towards the ceiling, spider your left fingers, and see if you can take your left arm long in front of you. Yeah, that's hard. Bring your left hand back down, right foot back down. Left heel towards the ceiling, spider your right fingers, and then see if you can take your right arm behind you, or in front of you, sorry. Good, hand down, toes down. Woo, I'm warm already. Exhale all the way back to down dog. As you inhale, look between your thumbs. Walk your feet to your hands. Come to a forward fold. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift with a flat back. Forward fold again. Come back to that half lift. One more big forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. As you inhale, take a big circle stretch. Reach up, look up. Yeah. Cactus your arms into a little bit of a back bend. Good. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. High plank. High, hold your high plank here. Hug your navel to your spine. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, another big breath in. Big breath out. As you inhale, look between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach all the way up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Another big breath in. Fill up. Big breath out. Inhale, look between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain pose. Reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. On your inhale, look between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Bring your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway. Fold forward. Come up to chair pose. So your hands can be by your ears, as long as your shoulders are back and down, or you can bring your arms out to cactus arms. Yep, so wiggle your toes. Make sure your weight is in your heels. And then sink your hips down 2 inches lower. Good, big inhale. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Step back to high plank. So the option always is high plank to down dog or high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take your right leg high. Bring your knee to your nose. Pause. Inhale, lengthen. We'll do 4 more just like that. So knee to nose. Back up. 3. 1. Back up. This time step all the way through. Come up to warrior 1. So warrior 1 on the right side. So your right foot will face forward. Your left foot will be at a 45-degree angle, pointing towards like the front left corner of your yoga mat. Spread your fingertips out wide. Hug your navel to your spine and engage through both legs by pulling your right heel towards your left arch. Good, so reach up nice and tall. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to high plank to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Take your left leg high, flex your left toes, left knee to nose, and lengthen. And do that 4 more times. So knee to nose, and lengthen. 3 more times. 2, 1, and then step back. Now step your left foot in between your thumbs, warrior 1 on the left side. So your left foot will face forward this time. Right foot will be at a 45-degree angle. Good, strong engaged arms and fingers and hands. Good, so really lean into that left knee so you're getting a nice lunge. Reach up nice and tall. Hands to the mat. Step back to high plank to low plank. Up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Good, big breath in. Big breath out. Another big breath in. Big breath out. Good, 1 more. Big inhale. Fill up. Exhale, empty out. Good, take your right leg high. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. And lengthen. Let's do that 4 more times. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take your right leg towards the ceiling. Step your right foot in between your thumbs. Come up to warrior 1 again. So inhale up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take your left leg high. Flex your left toes. Left knee to left elbow. And lengthen. Try not to kick my couch. Left knee to left elbow. Lengthen. 3 more. 2. And 1. Take your left foot high. Step your left foot in between your thumbs. Come to warrior 1 on the left side. So reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take your right heel towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee. Open your right hip. You can stay here and take some hip and ankle circles, or come all the way over into flip dog. Yeah, so if you're in flip dog, hips will press towards the ceiling. Your right hand will reach to the front of your yoga mat. Good, so wherever you are, come back to 3-legged dog. Yep, and then bring that right foot back down to your mat. Now take your left leg high, bend your left knee, open your left hip. You can stay here or flip over. Good, and then come back, 3-legged dog. Left foot back down. So come back to down dog. Good, nice big breath in. Big breath out. Bend your knees. Bring your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Lift up halfway. Fold forward. Come back to chair. Back to chair. Good, reach up nice and tall. With your hands, take your hips low. I'm looking out my living room window and it's a sunny, beautiful Saturday. I'm so grateful. Good, sink your hips down a little bit lower. Bring your left knee towards your chest. Yep, so left knee towards your chest. Left leg behind you. Come to a high lunge. And then drop your left knee down. So you're in a low lunge. Left hand to the inside of your right foot. Reach around. See if you can find your left foot. Similar to what we did at the beginning of class. So gaze out over your right shoulder. Good, so let your left foot come back down to your yoga mat. Tuck your left toes. Bring your left knee up. So you're in a low lunge. And this is a little tricky transition, but you'll get it. Spin your left foot so it's like a warrior two left foot. So it's parallel with the short edge of your yoga mat. Keep your right foot facing 12 o'clock. And then take your right elbow to your right inner thigh. Left arm up and over. So we're coming into extended side angle pose. Good, so really reach your fingertips up over your head. Good, come up to warrior two. So warrior two. And then spin to your left with your heels in and toes out. Bend your knees and sink down low. Yep, and just stay here. Sink your hips down 2 inches lower. Let's go 2 inches lower. My legs are shaking. Good, and then come to warrior two facing the back of your yoga mat. So your left foot is going to be facing the back of your mat. Your right foot will be parallel with the short edge of your mat. Gaze over your left fingertips. Turn your palms to face up. Left arm up and over, reverse warrior. Good, and then come back through warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Take triangle pose. So left arm will come back, and then left hand down, right hand up. And if you have a block, or water bottle, you can put that on the outside of your left calf. And so gaze towards your right fingertips. Awesome. So we're going to shift from triangle pose to half moon pose. So bring your block or your water bottle or just your hand right in front of your left foot. Kick up onto, bring your right foot towards the ceiling. Try to stack your right hip over your left. So your hand can be in your right hip crease. Flex your right toes. And then eventually right hand towards the ceiling. Good, so nice big inhale. Exhale, come to standing split, facing the back. So nose towards your left knee. Yep, nose towards the left knee. If you want to take your hands around your shins for a little bit of balance, go for it. You can take one hand to your left calf. Maybe try both. Good. One more round of breath here. Come back to warrior two. So left foot will face the back of your mat. Right foot will be parallel with the short edge of your mat. Gaze over your left fingertips. And then spin both feet. Spin your left foot so it's facing the right. So we're coming back to right the same way we came through. Good. Reach up nice and tall. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Bend into your right knee. So you're coming into a little bit of a surfer's lunge. Here, bend into your right knee. And then walk your hands towards your left knee. Bend your left knee. Straighten your right. Good. Come back. Bend the right knee. Straighten your left leg. And then walk your hands to face forward. So you are in a low lunge with your right foot forward, facing forward. Yeah, and then come up to high crescent lunge here. High crescent lunge. So both feet face forward. And then as you exhale, let's take some dips. So left knee will hover on your yoga mat. Cactus your arms. Inhale, lengthen. We'll do 4 more just like that. Exhale down. Inhale back up. 3 more. 2. 1. Come back up to high crescent lunge. Reach up nice and tall. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So big breath in and big breath out. Good, we'll do another big breath in, big breath out. Good, on your inhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, step or hop, bring your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Forward fold, lift up halfway, fold forward again, come back to chair pose. So we're going to go through that whole series again on the other side. So back to chair. Good, so sink your hips down 2 inches lower. But this time, bring your right knee to your chest, so you're balancing on your left foot. Step your right leg back behind you. Bring your hands to the mat on either side of your left foot. Bring your right knee down. Plant your right hand on the inside of your left foot and reach around. So left hand towards right foot. Gaze over your left shoulder. Good, let go of your foot. Tuck your right toes, bring your right knee up off your yoga mat. Left elbow to left inner thigh. Turn your right foot so it's a warrior two, so it's parallel with the short edge of your mat. Take your right arm up and over. Side angle. Gaze towards the ceiling. So your left hand could also be down on your mat on the inside. Good. One more big round of breath here. Come up to warrior two. Warrior two with your left foot forward. Right foot is parallel with the short edge of your yoga mat. And then spin both feet to the right, so you're facing the right side. And bring your heels in, toes out, arms up overhead. Sink your hips down. Bring your hands through heart center. Turn around just so you can see me. And then as you inhale, Press through your heels, straighten your legs. Exhale, hips down. We'll do 3 more like that. So big inhale, big exhale. Another big inhale up, exhale down. Let's do 2 more. So big inhale, press up, sink low. Another big inhale, fill up, sink down low. So we'll spin back around. Keep your hips down low, press your palms together. Don't hold your breath. Good, bring your arms out to a T. Press through your heels, straighten your legs. Turn your left foot so it's parallel with the short edge of your yoga mat. Come to warrior 2, facing the back. So you're facing the back of your mat now. Gaze over your right fingertips. Turn both palms to face up. Reverse warrior. So your right arm will come up and over. And then come back through warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Maybe walk your left foot in a little bit. Triangle pose. So right arm down, left arm up. And so remember to keep your legs turned on too. So hug your right heel towards your left arch. Good, 1 more big round of breath here. And when you're ready, half moon. So you can take your right hand to a block or a water bottle or your mat. Kick your left foot up off your yoga mat. And left hand towards the ceiling. Good, nice big inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your nose towards your right knee. Left foot towards the ceiling. Flex your left toes. And if you want to play around with your balance, go for it. Good, 1 more big round of breath here. As you exhale, bring your left foot back to your yoga mat. And then spin both feet to the left, just like we did before. And come into that surfer's lunge. So bend your left knee, and I'm going to turn around so you all can see me. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. And walk your hands up and over, bend your right, straighten your left. And then 1 more time, come back over your left leg. Walk your hands to the front of your yoga mat. So you're in a low lunge with your left foot forward. Come up to high crescent lunge. And then we'll take 5 dips, just like we did on the other side. So as you exhale, cactus your arms, hover your knee. Inhale, lengthen. 4 more. Back up. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank. High plank to low plank. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, nice big breath in. Big breath out. Then on your inhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, step or hop, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Come back to chair. And from chair, take eagle on your right. So you'll cross your right leg over your left. And a little wobbly this morning. Right arm under. Yeah, so sink down a little bit lower. Set your gaze or your drishti on something small and still. Come back to your Ujjayi breathing. Then unwind your right leg. Take a big circle stretch. Press up, look up. Sink your hips down low again. This time, eagle on the left. So left leg over, left arm under. Try to think about standing up tall so your shoulders are over your hips. And unwind your left leg, press up to stand, reach up towards the ceiling, and come right back into it. Eagle on the right. Round two. See where you can take the pose this time. And unwind. Press up to stand. Come right back into it. Eagle on the left. So cross your left leg over your right. Left arm under. Hug everything into the midline. Turn the corners of your mouth up. And unwind. Press up to stand. Reach up nice and tall. And then come to Tadasana. So start with your feet. Take your big toes together to touch, or feet slightly apart. Pick up your toes, spread them out nice and wide on your mat. Lift through your arches. A little bit of an out external rotation of your shins. Hug your knees and your quads in so your legs are strong and engaged. Hug your navel to your spine. Shoulders are back and down. Pull the crown of your head tall. Your palms face forward. Palms face forward. Good. So the way we're supposed to stand all the time, right? Yeah, so float your right knee up to your chest. Come to standing leg raise. You can stay here or straighten your right leg. If you're straightening your right leg, you can reach your peace fingers around your right big toe. Bent or straight leg, take your left arm out to the side and open your hip to the right. Shift your drishti over your left thumb. And back to center. Keep your right leg up. Don't let it touch your yoga mat yet. Reach both hands up towards the ceiling. Come to airplane pose. So flex your right toes. Come to a little bit of an up dog movement with your upper body. Good, and then bring your right foot back to your mat. Back to Tadasana. And this time, left knee towards your chest. Left knee towards your chest. Straighten your left leg if you want. Reach your peace fingers around your left big toe. Take your right arm out to the side. Then open up your left hip. Gaze out over your right thumb. And back to center. Keep your left leg up. Bring both hands towards the ceiling. Exhale to airplane. So your left leg will come behind you. Got one more big round of breath here. Good, bring your left foot back to the mat. Pedal out your feet a little bit. Big inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Lift up halfway. High plank. Step back to high plank. Hold your high plank. High plank. Come to low plank. Back to high plank. Let's do that 2 more times. Low and high. 1 more. Lower down. Back up. And then lower all the way down to your mat for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Good. Take your left or right ear to your yoga mat. Bring your hands to your sides like airplane arms. And just rock your heels from side to side. Good. Center your chin. Come up for Locust Pose. Wanted to make sure that we get some back bending in, because I know that a lot of you are, myself included, sitting at a computer all day and we're not used to it. So your shoulders sometimes start to slump in. This is the opposite of that. So good for you. Good. Exhale, lower down, look to the opposite side. Rock your heels from side to side. This time, clasp your hands beneath your low back and come up. Locust pose again. So bring your upper body and lower body off your mat. My couch is in my way a little bit, but you get the idea. Good. Exhale, lower down. Look to the opposite side. Rock your heels from side to side. And then bend both knees. Reach your hands around to the outsides of your ankles or feet and come up for floor bow. So use your quads and your big leg muscles to pull your arms up and back. Good. Lower down. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And then flex your feet, come in right back into floor bow again. Back up. Come right back up. Got 2 inches higher. And lower down. Look to the opposite side. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Good. And then come onto your back. Come all the way onto your back. We're going to go through a series of 4 bridge or wheel. So your choice. We're going to do 4, just so you know what's coming. So for bridge, bend your knees. Send your hips up to the ceiling, so you're press through your heels. Yep, so take your right leg towards the ceiling, flex your right toes, lower down halfway, back towards the ceiling, back to your mat, left leg towards the ceiling, flex your left toes, drop it halfway, back towards the ceiling, back to your mat, press your hips a little bit higher, and on your exhale, lower down, windshield wiper your knees from side to side, and then get ready for number 2, so come back up, another bridge. And so this time, see if you can cross your right over your left. So like a little bit of a figure 4 switch there. And uncross. Take your left over your right. Take your left foot back to your mat. Hips towards the ceiling. And lower down. We'll do 2 more, bridge or wheel, so you can use either of those variations that we just did for your bridge. Or keep it simple. If you're wanting to try wheel, bring your hands to either side of your ears, your elbows towards the ceiling. And on your inhale, press up nice and high. And if you even want to try coming up to the crown of your head, as long as most of the weight is in your hands and your feet, not on your neck. Good, and then lower down. Take a big round of breath here. And go up again. Number 4, bridge or wheel. Good, lower back down. Supta Baddha Konasana. So take the soles of your feet together to touch. Take your knees out wide. One hand on your low belly, one hand on your heart. Good, hug your knees in together, pull your knees into your chest, point and flex your toes. Take both feet up towards the ceiling. Now clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. My couch is in my way a little bit. Good, bring your shoulder blades up off your yoga mat. Okay, and then drop your right heel to hover. Bring it back up. Drop your left heel to hover. And back up. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your shoulder blades back to your yoga mat. Bring your knees to a 45-degree angle, or 90-degree angle, sorry. Hips, knees, and ankles. Flex your toes. We're going to come back to some more yogi bicycles. So right elbow to left knee, and then change. And we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. 3 or 4 big rock and rolls. Come all the way up to Shavasana. Come to boat pose. Boat pose. So you can have peace fingers behind your knees or out at your arms at your sides. Nice big inhale. Exhale to low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Let's do that one more time. Low boat. Back to high boat. Oh yeah. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. 3 or 4 big rock and rolls. Come all the way to down dog. All the way to down dog. Good. Once you get to down dog, take a nice big inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth. Take your right leg high. Come to half pigeon on the right side. Spider your fingers, come up, and then walk your hands out in front of you. Connect the space between your eyes to your yoga mat. 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, come back up. Swing your left leg around. So the sole of your right foot is on the inside of your left thigh. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. Fold over your left leg. Then on your inhale, come back up. Take your left hand to the inside of your left calf. Reach your right hand tall. And then take your right hand to your left baby toe. Good, come back up. Cross your right leg over your left. And take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Come to a seated twist. So gaze out over your right shoulder. Good. Come back to center. Take a little counter twist. And back to downward facing dog. So however you would like to get there, back to downward facing dog. Left leg high. Bring your left knee to the outside of your left wrist for half pigeon on the left side. Good. 3 more big rounds of breath here. Good, on your next inhale, come back up. Swing your right leg around. So your left leg will be bent, right leg long in front of you. Reach both hands towards the ceiling. Fold over your right leg. Hi, girl. And come back up, reach your hands towards the ceiling. Take your right hand to the inside of your right calf. And reach your left hand towards your right baby toe. Good, come back up. Cross your left leg over your right. Take your right elbow to your left thigh. Twist to the left. Seated twist to the left. Good, come back to center. Take a little counter twist here. Take both legs long in front of you. Reach up. Fold forward. And then on your inhale, come back up, reach hands towards the ceiling, come onto your back, and take legs up the wall. So just bring your heels towards the ceiling. Flex your toes. And then come to happy baby, happy baby. hug your knees into your chest. Point and flex your toes. And then when you're ready, Shavasana.